What do you think of the way he is making that squad work?
Well, I think a lot's been said about, you know, the amount of players that Chelsea have had at their disposal over the years. The squad needed to be trimmed down, but I think he's got the balance right. You know, with games every 3 days, you have to understand as a coach how to rotate players, how to keep players hungry, how to keep training competitive so that you get results like this, and then you're able to turn around and play a big game at the weekend. So I think he's got that right. What I like about Maresca is he's clearly focused on player development. He's clearly focused on tactics. He's not getting involved in transfers and speaking to the owners and all of that stuff. I think he's an on-the-grass coach, and I think it feels more settled now. Less chaotic club Chelsea, and I think the performances are rolling in, and he's developing players. The players are playing for him.
How do you make sure that healthy competition stays healthy and doesn't become a problem for them?
I just think he's done such a good job. I can't speak highly enough of it. I just think from outsiders looking in, you thought, oh my God, this is just a joke. The amount of players they were buying, the amount of money they were spending, the amount of, you know, they had two dressing rooms, right, the training ground. It was 2 squads even. So the way he's managed it, he just drew a line and said, right, you're not part of my squad this year, and it's to some big players. With Ben Chilwell's at England international, there was Sterling, who was a big character, you know, a legend in the Premier League. He's made big decisions, big calls, and you have to say it's working. And the players that are fringe players all want to play for him. We witnessed that tonight, but we've witnessed that throughout all the European campaigns. The players in the Premier League are performing. So you can't say anything negative about the way he's come in and done his job.
He's making those tough calls, Joe, but it obviously says a lot about the way he's making them and how he's dealing with it. That nobody's back seems to be up. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's football club. You're constantly spinning plates. There'll be the next problem will be there tomorrow morning. It will turn up on your desk, I'm sure. But what he's done, I remember he spoke to us at West Ham, and we asked him about, you know, the problem of playing certain players and other players, which all journalists and media would ask him, and he just said, look, if they don't do what I ask them to do, they won't play. It's very simple, and left it hanging. And I thought that was brilliant. That's what you want as a player. You want clarity. This is what's required of me to play for Chelsea Football Club. If I'm not capable of doing it, I can move on. If the manager don't think I'm capable of doing it, we can move on. But then you work it out with the next part of the club, whatever it is. So everything is smooth at the moment. But as we've seen in football many times over the years, there's always a bump in the road. But I think everyone at this club will breathe a sigh of relief and be happy that it's very smooth at the moment. The river's smooth.
Good.